Hi, it's Frank Oyuchi from Oracle, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the business need for innovation. So all of us are aware that organisations across the globe today have many priorities that keep changing, as well as there's many demands in the marketplace that are really challenging them. And when they start to think about these, they are orientated around cost, reducing costs, improving service, or increasing revenue. And as business people start to think about what these things mean, they often tend to think about some sort of new initiative. And that new initiative around an organisation often is defined by how it pulls data and gets data from a variety of systems, whether it's around customer, whether it's around billing, whether it's around some sort of products, service, or some sort of support, or some sort of workload. Depends on the industry and what organisations are doing. But when people tend to think about this new initiative, they tend to think about it as one piece of work. Very similar to someone like my wife and I buying a house. It's one thing that we're looking at. And when you think about that in an organisation, there's a real risk you can take what I call a traditional IT approach that is lengthy, complex, and hard. Now, what we've learnt though is that there is a way to work out how to accelerate this, how to get this to an outcome much quicker. And the trick is to draw a line in the sand and actually call that your business touchpoint line. And actually look at these applications that drive the heartbeat of your business and actually think about them as a set of data or process services. And what we want to do here in the line in the sand is where those business touch points are exposed. And we expose them as what we call APIs, application programming interfaces. And the nice thing about drawing a line in the sand here is that we can then actually break the problem of how we deliver this new thing into two. And these touch points, we make them digitally consumable. They're actually much friendlier for these sorts of initiatives and projects. So instead of taking an IT approach, we take a much more of an approach that the business is looking for. Something that's a nimble approach where we make it simple, we make it fast, and we make it agile, something that we can change direction and try many times. And so there's the work we talk about below the line, where you have to do things carefully, and then there's the work we talk about above the line, where we actually want to do things rapidly. We want to get some sort of outcome very quickly. By taking that sort of approach with these APIs that make things easy to consume, it means not only can you do one new initiative, you can do many new initiatives, whether they're web-based, whether they're a mobile app-based, whether you are doing things on via chatbots via Facebook Messenger, or whether you're actually looking at some sort of B2B initiative and you've got lots of other third parties doing things with you. Now, to enable this sort of capability and take on these sorts of initiatives in this way, what organisations need is a set of cloud-based tooling. And you say, what do we need in that cloud-based tooling? You need a set of tooling that lets you think about data and the analytics you can get out of it. You need to have the ability to develop applications, whether you're taking a code approach or a low-code approach. You need to be able to integrate what you're doing, thinking about APIs. You need to be able to manage and secure what you're doing below the line and then above the line. And what you're actually setting up is the ability to actually have something that is aligned for fast delivery, as well as agility. You want to take an agile approach to what you're doing, be able to change direction. And the idea of that cloud-based tooling that's got that alignment, it then means your business has an efficient approach to their initiatives. But more importantly, they can actually start to practice innovation. And that's the innovation that actually helps them continue that journey on how they can continue to reduce their costs, improve their services, and drive their revenue so they can deal with their ever set of priorities and demands using this evergreen based set of cloud tooling.